got a big game because we didn't take care of business at Auburn. Auburn outplayed us significantly. We're still in first place, but we don't have any margin for error at this point. So this game on the road has become big. If we're going to stay in a race to try to win this thing, we got to go on the road and get some tough wins. And LSU's, markedly improved team. They're playing well. They're not really afraid of playing, decent teams. They played a number of top 25 teams. They beat Ole Miss when they were ranked in the top 25. They're 3-1 in the SEC at home, so they're playing well at home. And we've got our work cut out for us. But the good thing with basketball is 2 days ago we lost, and tomorrow we get to play right away again. So we've had a good couple of days of practice. We've got to have better defensive game. Our defense was dreadful, and Auburn has been that way a little bit for us this year, where it's been much too inconsistent. But hopefully our guys kind of with their backs against the wall now to try to win the league will come through a lot more consistently on the defensive end. I thought we've had a really good couple of days of practice since that Auburn game. Charlie.
Yeah, Coach, you mentioned multiple times after the game, and even today, just the need for guys to play harder. How do you get that 24 games into the season?
I mean, it's you want to win or you don't. If you want to win, you play hard. You give max effort on D. If other stuff motivates you, you're not gonna play hard. So we've seen it enough where we don't play hard, and don't give ourselves a chance to win. We've also seen it when we play hard. We're one of the best teams in the country. When we turn up our defense against Georgia in the second half, you see what we're capable of. When you play defense like we did against Mississippi State at home, you see what we're capable of. So, if there's not a whole lot of motivating as a coach you can do, there's a whole lot of self-reflection, I think, as a player. Like, how bad do I want to win? What do I want to be known for? Am I a competitor? Am I a winner? Or am I just a really talented basketball player? So we'll see here for last month where guys are at.
Matt,
you mentioned wanting to see the defense be more consistent. Like, is that just an effort issue that needs to improve on that, or are there other things happening?
I mean, part of it's effort. Part of it we talked about as a team. Part of it's you got to play hard. Part of it's attention to detail, like following scouting report. And I think we looked at all 248 of Chennai Broom's field goals, and I think 5 of them were scored with his right hand. Need to learn how to take away guys' tendencies. Guys all right hand, and you give him his right hand. I don't know how locked in we are. So some of it's effort for sure. Some of it's attention to detail in the scouting report. Some of it's guys just have to learn how to, like, in the moment, figure out how to get a stop. I mean, some stuff breaks down, and there's got to be a sense of urgency. We have to get stopped here, no matter what. Like, teammate gets beat, come over and take a charge, come over and block a shot. So some of it's rebounding. Your defense can't be any good if you don't finish the possession with a rebound. That's where, so in different guys, it's different things, to be honest with you. So as a collective whole, there's a few different areas where we got to really fix, but that's the general gist of it all.
Nick.
Yeah, against Auburn, Milwaukee, he had 3 fouls, but he only got 2 minutes. What kind of went into that decision? How do you want to handle minutes for bigs going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we look at lineup analysis, and he's not in any of the top lineup analysis because he fouls too much and turns the ball over too much for a big. So we repeatedly told him he's got to stop fouling. Fouling negates all your hustle. I mean, he plays hard. That's where, the question is it all effort? With him, it's not effort. There's never a question of whether he's going to play hard or not. With him, it's attention to detail, do without fouling. You can't put a team to the free throw line 50 times and expect to win. So, some of our guys, just 3 fouls in less than 2 minutes, you have to stop fouling.
Tony.
You mentioned there's only so much that you can preach, but you have a lot of seniors on this team. How have you seen them kind of step up, and have you seen them kind of provide the leadership that you were expecting from an upperclassman or a senior?
They're getting a little bit more vocal as it gets closer to the end, and they see the end nearing, and we're running out of time to fix this. So, I'm trying to get them to talk more me ask more questions instead of make statements, get their opinion, get what's wrong here, what do we gotta do to fix it, why, what, like, I've had some guy, I thought after the game, we had a decent amount of guys speak up in the locker room at Auburn. The next day in film, we had a decent amount of guys speak up, and I thought, you know, typically the day after we don't go live, we chose to go live last night, practice, you know, kind of split the evening, go in the morning. We went live at night, we went live again this morning, I thought they were both pretty good.
Kurt.
When you're playing a team for the second time, is there more emphasis on what you did before that worked or didn't work, or more on what they did, or does it depend?
I mean, it kind of depends. With the games when they're so close, you know, there's only a couple games in between. You look heavily at your game, see what you have to make improvements on. So, you know, with the LSU game, we played pretty well in the second half, but you know, it was a close game for a large part of the game. So we got to remind our guys that this is a team that's 3-1 at home. They are going to play better at home. You know, Mike Williams has been scorching hot from three. Their team's averaging 10 made threes a game over the last 6 games. So they're playing better. You know, this will be the third time we played a team twice. So the question is, who makes the biggest jump in improvement from game 1 to game 2? And in the Mississippi State case, we did. In the Auburn case, they did. So, you know, we're kind of one-on-one on that regard as to who's making a bigger improvement from game 1 to game 2.
Anyone else? Okay.
Thanks, guys.